And how is everyone doing again? I actually have to redo this guy right here because apparently something happened with YouTube. And I think we're live right now, so let me know. Yes, there you go. So let's do it. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. So today we're going to be talking about the Spectra Xion. We had a little glitch about this internet, so I'm redoing this. And thank you guys for being so patient and bearing with me. So today we're going to be talking about the new Spectra Xion, and I have a lot of good news to give you guys. First of all, we're going to be talking about the two units that I have right here. And yes, you're going to have to hear this again because I'm redoing it because I think the stream was too much of a high quality, so I have to drop the quality a little bit so it streams with no problem. Better, right? There you go. So again, like I was talking before, we're going to be talking about these two models that I have right here. So right now, I'm going to switch cameras. I have these two versions right here. These are the two versions that we've been prototyping for years now. And these two mechanisms are completely different. So basically, the guts of this machine versus the guts of this machine are completely different. These are two different mechanisms. They both do exactly the same. They both measure the same, but the organs are completely different. So also today at the end of the video, we're going to be giving away this hat right here, or this one that I have right here. Obviously, it's going to be a brand new one. So hang on until the end of this live broadcast and you can have the chance to win this hat right here. So like every single live broadcast, we give some stuff away, and today you can win this one right here. So let's go back to the meat and bones. So right here, I have basically what it would be the final machine. This is basically production ready. Now, I wanted to answer some of your questions. A lot of people say, why are you guys taking so long? And the reason why we're taking so long is because we are ensuring that we prototype everything according. Every single machine that I have right here has gone through hands of tattoo artists that have been prototyping this machine. Just to give a couple of names, Jimmy Litwalk, Sarah Miller, Levgin, what else? Jesse Smith, Javi from Tattoo Theory, Vic Vivid. I mean, a lot of artists from all around the world, to remember them all, Russ Abbott, more. And we get that machine back, we open the machine, we inspect all the parts, and that's basically what we have been doing since 2014, early 2014. A lot of work. On paper, it seems like everything is actually the same. The machine is very powerful. And like I was mentioning before, we haven't had so much interest from people from other industries, like even doctors. I got contacted by a doctor that he does a lot of nipple reconstruction for cancer patients. Also, a lot of tattoo artists are in that field. A lot of cosmetic tattooers that they cannot wait for a pen machine, that they can adjust the give, where they can actually also change the stroke and stuff like that. So I have some news for those folks that are part of the tattooing industry in different areas. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about that in just a moment. What else? So the machine, no matter which model we decide to roll our production with, is going to allow you to pop the motor, replace the motor, change the string ejects, and there are a lot of moving parts in here. The size is very compact, so that was a challenge for us. I'm going to go ahead and read some of the comments here in the chat. So we have a lot of people from Argentina, and that's awesome. So you guys are having a problem with the video? Okay, just bear with me. This should be fine in just a moment. Quiero una remera. So if you want to buy some of the merches, also go on the website. We have them there. And let's talk about price. A lot of people want to know how much this machine can cost. So first of all, I got to tell you that we are going to be supplying this machine to the first people that actually go on our website and register fkirons.com. You're going to see there an image, and there is going to be a form where you're going to enter your email, your name, and we are going to be selling first to all those folks that have registered, which right now is up to thousands of people. And that's how we're going to roll out with this thing. So don't expect for the day of the launch, go on the website and get the machine within 3 days. That's not going to happen. We're going to supply first everyone that has pre-ordered. Now, in terms of distributors, if you're a distributor contemplating carrying this machine, when we launch this machine, we're going to do a worldwide launch with all our distributors. This is the reason why this is going to take a little bit longer. We were planning to launch the machine in June. It seems like we're going to have to buy another 2 months or so in order to produce them, to build them, test them, and the whole 9 yards, and make sure that every distributor carries the machine in, all across the globe. So the machine is going to be in Europe, it's going to be in Latin America, it's going to be in Canada, it's going to be in Australia. So everyone is going to be able to get a hold of this machine, not necessarily going through our website. So for that, we need to get prepared and make sure that we fulfill our distributors. So Raf Wada say, Gaston, I already signed up a few weeks ago. I'm from Brazil and I'll be in Doral in June. Will I be able to pick up the machine June 15? No, you will not be able to pick up the machine June 15 for the sole reason that it's going to take us some time to fulfill all this order. The machine is not going to be launching in June 15, if that's what you're asking. We need time. So I think that you guys are going to appreciate a machine that runs good and that we take the time that we have to take to make this thing perfect. One thing that I actually play against this production is the amount of interest about this product. We have in this forum right now alone, we have over 4,000 people that have pre-ordered the machine. 4,000 people that have pre-ordered the machine. Every distributor wants to get into hundreds. So, we are actually revamping our calendar for production. We're actually in the middle of the move as well. We just bought more CNC machine. One of them is going to be delivered, I believe, next week. We're ramping up the production. This is not just a matter of just put a machine and, call it a day. This machine have to be tested. They have to be quality control first, then they have to be anodized. They have to be treated before they go anodized, polished, the whole 9 yards. And another thing that I wanted to mention is I'm very excited about the packaging. The packaging is something that I say, yeah, it's a box. Well, it's not going to be a box so far. Our design in the board has worked on an amazing packaging for this machine. Want to display the packaging because it's super, super cool. So I'm going to be probably talking about the packaging as soon as we have the first sample of it. It's pretty cool. Again, thank you for being so patient with this product, with this project. I know that some of you guys have been watching every single live broadcast. You guys want to, get this machine sooner rather than later. We completely understand. We're doing what we can to make this, a successful product. So bear with us. I'm going to read some of the comments right now. Robert Webb, how are you doing, Gaston? I'm doing pretty good, man. I always get congested with the fan. That's the only thing. So how is the stream, guys? Everything is fine over there? Okay. So how much the machine is going to be? Like I mentioned before, it's going to be $5.99 for those who pre-order. After the pre-order, which is probably going to last, that period about 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, the machine is going to be $625. That is where we have to be in order to, remain in business and kind of finance, all these years of research and development. So if you want to save a couple of bucks, again, go to fkirons.com and subscribe to the sign release. Mexico, yes, Reyes Tattoo Supply is going to have the pen in Mexico. So they already inquired about it. They're a great distributor, so check them out, Reyes Tattoo Supply. In person, probably we're not going to have order the machine. Pre-order. Nobody have paid for the pre-order, but those people that have entered the email address, what's going to happen is that you're going to get an email and you're going to get a notification to actually go and prepay for your machine. And once you prepay for the machine, you get in the queue of machine. I want to be very clear. This is not something that is going to take 2 or 3 days to fulfill. It may take weeks to fulfill. So if you don't want to wait, ordering from us, what I recommend is you wait until your distributor or the closest distributor in your country gets the machine. So, we don't want this to also turn into a customer service logistic nightmare. So if you're in a rush, I suggest that you just wait for the distributor to get it and order directly from them. If you want to bear patient, then just go on the website. But again, we're not going to be able to fulfill right away because there are a lot of machines that we have to be built. And this machine take time to build. Right now we're ramping up our assembly line. I believe we're 15 builders right now. We're gonna make it a total of 18 builders because that's the number of seats that we have for builders. We're going through training right now, making sure that everyone can build this machine exactly how it was designed to be built. And it's gonna take a little bit of time, guys. So thank you for your patience. Now, another question that some people ask me is this machine going to replace any machine in your lineup? And the answer is no. This machine is not replacing the HX, it's not replacing the Halo, it's not replacing the Direct. Why? Because this machine is just another tattoo machine. This machine does exactly the same as a Halo, an HX, or a Direct. It's just another tool for you guys with a different geometry, and this machine may appeal to some artists more than other designer machines, and that's of this machine. So don't think that you are going to you, that for sure. Offset, she says that she doesn't want to tattoo with anything else, but then we have feedback from other tattoo artists that they find this machine as an amazing complement. For example, Spectra Direct, they find it like it's a complement, and that's the overall feedback. A lot of people find this machine suitable for certain tasks, and I completely can relate with that because sometimes for certain areas you may want to have that type of geometry of machine, like for example this one, where you have a bigger grip right here, where the balance of the machine plays a role in your tattooing. So that answers that question. This machine will not replace any machine. We're going to continue producing, and we are actually right now producing Halo, HX, and Directs just to fulfill all the distributors. Actually, we can even keep up with them. What else? So All That Remain Tattoo Studio, and thank you for joining us again because you're always there, is asking, what about colors? So in terms of color, like I mentioned in another live broadcast, we're going to roll out with one signature color. So this is not going to be a thing where you're going to be able to configure. Let me just drink a little bit of water. You're not going to be able to configure the machine right away. Probably after 6 months or so, once we are done fulfilling all the distributors and all the pre-orders, we're probably going to start experimenting with color. And most likely at some point we're going to have the 9-color line, and probably next year we're going to have custom colors. But for now, we just want to make sure that this machine is ready and we can launch it. I'm going to take a little bit of water, and excuse me. This episode is sponsored by Smart Water. Just kidding, they're not sponsoring anything. I wish they did, because I drink a lot of this. So, moving forward with the questions. Someone is saying that they're having problems with the stream. Okay, so apparently everything is cool right here, right? Dino, everything is cool? Okay, so sorry guys. So I have Infinity right here at the house where I have my studio, and sometimes, they are, they have a little bit of problems. So they're asking if we have a distributor in Brazil. Right now, we have a distributor in Brazil, but you can find it on our website, fkhonors.com/shop/distributors, or go to the website, fkhonors.com. There's a link about distributors. But your closest distributor to Brazil is probably going to be Argentina, Pro Tattoo Supply, also on our website, probably one of our distributors in Colombia. So make sure you explore the distribution page just to see a distributor nearby. What else? So yes, guys, I'm gonna start addressing questions about the science. So make sure to drop them in here. I'll be glad to answer all your questions. No, Robert Webb. Okay, Robert Webb is asking if I changed my mind about the beta testers. So because right now we have, and like I mentioned before, we were going to allow 2 of the live broadcast watcher able to test these babies right here. So we're gonna put in your hands very soon. I'm gonna be announcing that probably in the upcoming days, maybe next week or so. 2 of you guys are going to win this guy right here, and this is how it's gonna go. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, how we're gonna pick him, but 2 of you guys are going to take one of this machine, and the machine is actually for you guys to tattoo for another month and send it back to us. Once you send that machine back, and this is the reason why, because this is a machine that we want you guys to be able to test it as well. So we're gonna give two of you that opportunity. So that machine is gonna come back, and we're gonna be in touch throughout this month, and you guys are gonna report back to us any anomaly and anything, feedback. And then once we get that machine back, we're gonna completely fine-tune the product, and you guys are gonna get the brand new in the box machine for free. So 2 of you guys are gonna be the lucky guys among the watchers that are gonna be able to keep one of these machines for free and be part of this prototyping. To me, it's very important that we not only cater to the people that we sponsor, the pro team artists, because in reality, you guys are the masses. You guys are the ones that make our company FK Irons. You guys are the ones that basically tell us what to design. And it's very important for us to continue supporting you guys, keep you in mind, and make sure that you get a chance and get rewarded for working for us, for a moment. So we really appreciate the support, guys. What else? So everyone is stoked about it. Okay, so Rafael Rose said, are the pre-orders going to have any problems? The pre-orders are not going to have any problems because we're not going to release any machine that's ready for the market. Now, let's talk about that for a second. So we are doing a lot of testing, man, and at some point we're going to have to call it off and release the product. This product is going to, it's going to be the real thing. It's going to be all these years of research and development. Should any of you guys have any problem with the machine, we're going to be here to support you guys. Just like I always mention in every video, and no machine is perfect. As long as you have mechanical parts moving, no machine is going to be perfect. There are going to be parts that are going to be subject to wear, and things can go wrong. Let's be completely honest. I haven't heard of any machine builder that never had a customer service issue, a tech support issue. So what we're going to do is we're also ramping up customer service in order to address any concern that may arise, because I'm sure we're going to have those regulars. Now, what I'm going to tell you guys is what you should do to keep this machine running at 100%, and to ensure that you understand how this machine works. Number one, this machine is going to require no lubrication, ideally. Yes, no lubrication. We're playing with different materials right now, so the machine does not have to be ever to be lubricated. If the machine is going to need lubrication, we're going to provide a specific instruction. One of the things that we realized throughout the years is that all of our machines come with a bottle of oil or a bottle of grease. That people love to overlube, and that sometimes that creates a problem. So for this machine, we just want to make sure that that's not going to be the case. So number 2, don't drop the machine. These machines have a motor that has a permanent magnet, and the permanent magnet can crack. If the permanent magnet cracks, there goes the machine, or there goes the motor. As long as you use the machine and don't abuse it, you're gonna have a great machine. I've tattooed with this machine for like a while. A lot of people have tattooed with the machine for a while, and we haven't heard any problems other than technical feedback for things for us to change. What else? Now, voltage. That's another question that a lot of you guys have asked me. What is going to be the required voltage for this machine? So this machine is going to run around 5 volts and 9 volts. That's going to be the range of voltage that you're going to have, depending what type of needle you're using. If you use a needle with a harder membrane or softer membrane, the range is going to vary. And remember that between brands, the voltage is going to change a little bit. So some needles are going to be able to run super low at 5. Some needles are going to be able to run super low at 4. So that is going to depend about the needle that you're going to be using. And this is what I'm going to be doing right now. Let's plug the machine and let's just check it out for a moment. Like I mentioned before, I have 2 mechanisms right here. This one is our very first one, which was the swash mechanism. I developed this one late 2013, but perfected it throughout the years, and then we dropped it, and then we actually came up with this mechanism. We came up with a bunch of mechanisms in between, but these are the 2 ones that that right now have been working on. Now, let me just show you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but right now we are at that. Now this machine uses a different motor than this one that I have right here. So the machine can run very, very low. I am going to drop this at about, let me actually, you know what? Let me switch camera so you guys can see this from the top. So let's put this right here. And I'm gonna put the power supply like that so you guys can see upright. So I have the machine right here. This one is a motor that I've been testing for, because a lot of people also want a machine that can be dropped really, really, really low. So look at this motor. This motor and pushing a Xion cartridge can work at that low, can start working at that low. It's a beast of a motor. Look at that, 2.6 volts. So we have a lot of artists that do pointillism, and this is another thing that is going to suit a lot of those cosmetic tattooers that want a machine to do, you know, shades on eyebrows, or you know, that needle restoration where they have to work. And I'm not poking my hand, by the way, where they have to work with a slow machine with power. So this motor actually addresses that type of artist that like the machine really slow. I can actually watch every single stroke right now. I can watch every single stroke, something that I've never been able to do with a machine with a cartridge. It's either stop or not. Now, that's that. And perhaps that is going to open, sorry, that's not the Swatch one. This one is the Swatch one. And perhaps that's going to open, the room for a line of motors, also to, like, you know, provide you different results and options. So that's that one. This one right here is the one. This one right here is the one with the swatch mechanism. This one works a lot. This one requires the machine to run a little bit higher, not too high. Here you go. This one, you know, 5 volts, like I mentioned before. So now the power of the machine is exactly the same on both machines. It's just the parameters of the motor that you know, that causes the machine to require less or more voltage. The motor that we use right here is a little bit longer, although the machine is actually the same. Let me show you right here. See, the length of the machine is about the same, but this motor is a lot longer than this one. So this is the mechanism that I've been showing in a couple of videos. This is the swatch mechanism. This is the one from the very beginning that works amazing. They both work really, really good. So here we have options. Here we have also the possibility of us releasing different motors as well for those that really want to use the machine really, really low with torque. And imagine those guys doing pointillism, you know, they're going to be able to drop the machine very low, like the hand poke action with torque, you know, because a lot of the machines right now, they run slow and weak. So this one is going to run slow with torque. Now, let's talk about stroke. That's another question that everyone wants to know. What about the stroke? So we tested all kinds of strokes. So the ones that we're gonna release the machine with is going to be the 3, I believe, and the 3.5. So those are the two strokes that we're gonna have. We had the 4mm and we had the 4.125 or 4.2, I believe it was. But a lot of people complained that with the longer throw, there was a lot of snagging, even at high voltages. And again, I can relate to that. It's because of the weight of the machine. This machine, you have all the weight of the machine being driven down to the tip of the needle. So by default, you're getting penetration because of the geometry of the machine. So unlike, for example, this, where the weight of the machine actually sits here or about here, the weight in this machine sits right here. So it's very easy to saturate with this machine because the machine itself is already poking, right? So it's already assisting the needle penetration. So the 3.5 has been a throw that a lot of guys liked, even those that really like the long throw. They're digging that type of stroke for the packing, for the lining, for all that stuff. Also, we're gonna have a 3mm or 2.8, I believe it was. For shading, or for those that like a shorter stroke. Now, we are going to be doing a set of cams for artists that have shown a lot of interest 2.5 millimeter is going to be the set. We are also working in conjunction with some of the cosmetic tattoo artists on redesigning this grip to actually suit them a little bit better. So there's going to be a version of this machine that is going to be for that area of tattooing and basically the medical feel, beauty feel as well. So this is the Spectra Xion right here. I think I covered a lot. Yeah, Dino Cookie say that's slow. Yeah, it can run pretty slow. And also, again, this mechanism right here. Now this one runs a little bit higher, but still slow. You know, you can crank the machine at 5 volts. And let me show you something right here. How slow you're going to be able to drop the machine is going to have to do with the type of cartridge that you're using. And look, I'm going to leave the machine running right here, and I'm actually going to go and get hold on a second. I'm gonna get a T-Tech to show you guys, because I have it right here. There you go. I just found a T-Tech right here. So remember that I was telling you that it's gonna depend on the cartridge, and probably, let me show you right now. There you go. So we're at 5. Now, if I try to go lower, oh, see, it goes. See, 4.3 is not pushing this cartridge, but look what happened when I change to a T-Tech. There you go. The T-Tech is pushing it. And probably you can go with this, with T-Tech, 4 volts. So that goes to show you that there are some cartridges that are going to require an additional volt to actually perform the same. And that's just the nature of the spring inside the needle. Let's go back to this. Let's actually leave it here. I like this one. Now, one other thing that I noticed with some brand of cartridges after testing so many cartridges is that you have to do your due diligence. This cartridge right here, which I love, the liners from T-Tech, they run really steady. There are some other brands that I try where there's a lot of wiggle in the needle. So I recommend that you guys get sample packs for cartridges. It's really important to feel comfortable with the cartridge, because out of every single brand out there, I cannot find a brand where I like everything. Every brand has configurations that I like, and every brand has I favor the brand versus Magnum versus liners, and so on. So make sure that you actually inquire for sample packs. A lot of those distributors, they will carry sample packs for the needles, and you get to try them without having to commit to boxes, and that would be my suggestion right there. So the machine is pretty silent, guys. It's pretty silent. And again, the sound of the machine will change as the machine breaks in. This machine has been broken in already. I think the more you use, the better it sounds, in my opinion, because all the parts, wear off evenly, and it gets to a point that all parts stabilize, settle. That's probably the word. So this one is mechanism number 2. Now let's run this one with T-Tech. So remember, this one we were able to drop it to. I mean, this is just crazy how low you can run it. So see here, I'm at 2.3 volts. Show you right here, 2.3 volts, and see, it's not pushing this one. But I bet you that if I switch to this one right here, to the T-Tech, which is turned off, look at that, and probably 2 volts now. That I've never seen that. Well, apparently you can tattoo a 1.1 volt with this machine. So yeah, I can watch every single stroke. Can you? Let's see if it focus. Focus. There you go. There you go. Look at that. That's crazy. What you see right now is what I see. Although the frame rate may give you a weird effect, the frame rate of the video. There you go. So that's it, guys. Questions? I'm sorry. I'm gonna read the questions. I was actually hooked myself here doing that test. I've never dropped it that low. I mean, I never dropped it that low with this cartridge. So you learn something new every day. All right, let's do a little of a Q&A right now. Rocks. Everyone likes the 3.5, and I'm I never tattoo able to tattoo as fast. And again, because of the weight of the machine. So 3.5 is what it's going to be at when we launch this machine. The Don Pirate said, do we need to enter to win a Xion or just watch the stream? To win a Xion, there's going to be a giveaway that's going to be closer to when we launch the machine. Now, there is going to be a giveaway for 2 viewers that are going to help us to basically finalize prototyping, tweak minor details of this machine, and of course they're going to have to be professional tattoo artists. So remember, these live broadcasts are intended to professional tattoo artists, and the winner is going to be a professional tattoo artist. How we're going to do the contest, I got to figure it out, so we'll see. But tonight the contest is like, we're going to be giving this guy away if you are up for it. Wow, you can see the New York grouping moving so slow. Yeah, and again, I mean, we've everyone's feedback. We took it into consideration. We just wanted to build a machine that was it. And yes, you know, there are a lot of style of tattooing. This machine can do it all, and we wanted to make sure that we cover those bases. And you know, we have a versatile machine right here. All right. So Dirtwall said, damn, I'm late. How about the ink coming back into the tube? Will that happen? Well, that's why, you know, most companies right now are going with the membrane route. And with that membrane route, you're not going to have a problem. I did not have problems myself with ink coming out of the thingy. But, I don't want to show you right now, but you're going to be able to clean it, actually. You're going to be able to remove this guy right here. And you're going to be able to clean it. So if you get an accident, you're going to be able to do that. What else? In your opinion, what's the best cartridge besides Xion? I don't have a best cartridge, and I don't think Xion is the best cartridge. I think that there are a lot of great cartridges, and every single brand has, has their advantages and disadvantages. It's just a matter of for you to see which grouping do you like. I do like from Xion. I like I use a lot of the, what is it, 7? Yeah, this is a 7. Is it 7? Yeah. I like the tiny 7s from them. They're really, really nice. From T-Tech, I like their liners. Also, Legacy Needles, they make good stuff. And the question of the $1 million. Would we be making cartridges? Well, I've designed a cartridge. Yes, I've designed a cartridge that it's pretty badass. When we're gonna get that working, I don't know yet. The cartridge will work. Just give you a little bit of details. Will work with a Xion grip, but I mean the type of locking mechanism, but it's not the same, and the cartridge is a lot different. It's perhaps not a cartridge. So that's all I can say for right now. We're working on that. We're going to be making probably down the line announcement. I don't think it's anything that's going to come out this year. And again, prototyping. And a lot of people have been asking me, will FKR make cartridges? Well, I've designed one. Are we working on one? No, we're not. But I designed one. And 3D printed it, and it works, and great. Okay, what else? I would love to try the silver one, Robert Webb. Perhaps silver is going to be a color as well. I see the question. And the Ajax. Has there been a comparison other than one is dependent and the other one is not? Yes. Basically, the feedback that we get from a lot of artists is just that. It's just the weight is distributed in the machine, that they feel that is much easier to saturate. But again, it's just a matter of getting used to the gear. Like I mentioned before, this machine is not better than any of the other machines that we have. It's just a versatile machine that it may suit some of you guys. All right, guys. Yeah, the Click Ergo disposable is coming out, guys. That one is gonna be due probably in a month and a half. So it's basically same features as this one. It's a complete redesign, but this video is not about the click ergo. But just wanted to answer. What else? We'll be at the Dallas Tattoo Convention in June. No, we won't. We're going to be in Germany, the Dortmund Tattoo Show. We're going to be in Canada, Nix. And we're going to be in St. Petersburg, Tattoo Mania. So we're going to be at all those shows right now. I'm also going to be in Italy at the Xion Tattoo Convention. And I'm going to be doing a seminar, Rotary seminar, and we're going to be talking a lot about the Xion. What is going on? What's up, Gaston? Stream is on and out. Well, yes. Probably when the video finishes, it's going to compile, so be patient with the live streams. Yeah, it's acting up a little bit. So, guys, tonight I just wanted to, again, give you an update. We're working on it. The machine is going to, it's very, very soon. It's going to be out in the next couple of months. So thank you for being so patient with us. And again, like you guys see, we have two complete machines right here. The mechanisms are completely different. They both work great. We have different motors on both machines. A lot of options here. So we're probably gonna go in production in the next month or so. We're gonna be doing the giveaway pretty soon. So you guys can also, two of you guys can also test the machine. And right now, let's see. Alrighty. Right here. There you go. Alright, so here we go. I am going to do the usual. Where's my phone? Do I have my phone with me? No, I don't have the phone with me. Where is it? So, all right, I got it. Altoids. All right. So we have the altos right here. Now, to win the hat, you have to guess how many altoids I have in my hand. And you guys can start shooting numbers right now. How many altoids do I have right now in my hand? 5, 7, 8, 20. And the one that can actually guess how many I have right here is going to win this thing right here. So you guys keep on coming. I'm going to count it right now. All right. Pocho Skull Gallery had one because I check it out. Check it out. I have 8 altos in my hand. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 altos. Giveaways and live broadcasts too. But it is what it is, guys. So Pocho has won, and the winner is Pocho. Let's see. I'm losing my end. Pocho Skull Gallery is the winner. Let me see. And the winner is. So contact us at service at fkorange.com, and that's it. So guys, sorry for the technology issues right now with the live broadcast. That's the risk of doing it live. Sometimes you are up to the internet gods wanting to provide you with fast internet. So Pocho Skull Gallery has won this FK Iron. Just make sure that when you write to us, you specify if you want the stealth or the true colors. Those are the FK Iron colors. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being so patient. I was a little bit nervous with the internet problem, so I apologize for that. But the Xion is here. It's closer than ever. Make sure to post all your questions down here in the comment below. Make sure to interact and remember that 2 of you guys are going to win this machine. You have to be subscribed to the channel. And we'll see you guys next Sunday in another live broadcast. So thank you again. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And thank you, mothers, for giving us life. I'll see you guys again in another episode of FK Lives. Take care.